And hello everybody, welcome back. Today we'll be covering attributes. Now, a little bit about attributes. Um, they are they tell basically what the content on a HTML must do. Like, must it be in the center or must it be to the left side of the page? You know, those type of things. So let's create our HTML page and get started. Also, another thing, if you haven't watched my previous video, it was about headings, comments, and those type of things. I do recommend that you do. This will help you a little bit with this one and all the other ones that's coming out as well. And yeah, just wanted to announce that one there. Okay, now there are a lot of values to attributes. Right now we'll be just doing the center value basically. We'll be aligning a paragraph to the center. So let's just create a paragraph and then quickly save it so we don't lose anything. Remember, if you don't know how to save it, just save it with a .html when you do. Not by .text, by .html. Because if you don't know that, it means you haven't watched my earlier video. So please go watch it. It's really important for future references, as we can say. Okay, now to align something to the center, go to your P element and type in align equals in quotation marks center. So this will align your text to the center. You can do this with a lot of things, not just the P element. And you'll learn a lot more about these and understand it a little bit more once we get started with CSS. But that will be still quite a while. Now, basically, it is really easy to understand actually. Align just tells you where it should be and center says where it should be aligned to. I don't really know how else to explain that to you, but yes, that is how I can understand it myself. I have never really tried to understand it, but they say it as align is the name equals the value. So its name equals value. Align is name, value is center. You see? Next up, we're going to do a little bit of the horizontal lines. We're going to change them up a bit. Like if you've seen my last video, you know how to make them. Now, what we'll be doing is we'll be making the line a bit shorter. We'll be making the width not as long. So to do this, you make your horizontal line, and inside of it, you say width, that's the attribute name, equals 50 px. Px stands for pixels. Now, this will make it as long as 50 pixels. I think you can actually make pixels centimeters as well. I'm unsure, but I think you can. And yeah, see, there's the normal horizontal line. Now, if we edit it, you'll see it has shortened. Okay, now as you can see, it is pretty short now. So let's go on to the next one. It's still horizontal lines though. We're going to turn the width into percentages. Now, the same thing, but just this time just with a percentage mark. We're going to make it 50%, so it's just going to take up 50% of the screen. Width, that is. And see, this is really easy to actually understand. If you're still struggling with it, just tell me and I will explain it a bit better to you. As you can see, it's only 50% of the screen's width now. Okay, so now let's take what we have learned and use it on another horizontal line. Remember, we can align almost anything, and we can change almost anything's width as well. An attribute can go almost with anything on HTML. So let's do a horizontal line. I want you guys to do the same whenever you can. Take a time off, take like just an hour, and just make random stuff with it. Just practice it, just try something new. Maybe you learn something that I don't know about, and then you can even teach me. So let's just make something small, just using everything that we already have. Okay, now that's sure to be teaching you something a little bit. Now, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next tutorial coming out yet again soon. Okay? Thank you all for watching again.
To teach the